Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Human, and welcome back to our Britannia Rebels campaign. And you join us outside Nottingham, where the big battle is about to take place. The English capital will soon fall to us. We have only Simon here, no one too interesting. King Tostig is back there over the other side of the river with our fort blocking his path. Indeed, there are some tough troops here, so we might lose a few breaking in. In fact, probably a very good idea, Thomas, to do a little bit of merging. Yeah, you know what, we'll just take whatever merging we did there. We will take it because we want our units as full strength as possible. This is a fortress, so we're going to have to get through 2 walls on this occasion. So ladders probably a good idea rather than siege towers. Duly noted. Elsewhere, we've got Gloucester from last time. I have put some lads on the bridge here. We can see the Welsh are... Well, they've taken Cardiff, but we slowed them down by having a little foray into southern Wales. So I'm quite happy with that decision because it's meant that we've had time to deal with Gloucester ourselves and get ourselves well defended on the Severn River. Oh, that is lovely news indeed. A few lads back at the fort, a few lads being trained over in Gloucester. Indeed, we are... Oh, actually, we've got room to train a little bit more back here, so we'll train a bit more. But in general, what I'm doing is I'm getting some land clearance around because I might as well invest in a little bit of population and money at this point. We've actually had enough buckets of money to finally put some investments down. Not in Ireland, though. We do the standard English thing and just do nothing but trash Ireland. Yeah, we're gonna run from Ireland at this point. We've got our lads ready, Captain Owen there to join our boat. Only 12, but we're gonna do a short hop. If that boat survives the end turn, we'll make a short hop across. We also have our lads from the Isle of Ely over here, ready to attack the Isle of Arran, which will be ideal. Unpronounceable, will defend itself, and at some point we'll make a counter-attack on the north. I feel like the Scottish are on their last legs at this point. Can we survive this, by the way? We discussed this at the end of last time. I can easily send reinforcements. Probably should, you know. I might actually just send these lads up in this direction, because at this point I think it's probably best that we send some reinforcements in that direction. Yes. Okay, well, we'll see if they want to attack us with them there. For now, the main thing, of course, is to head into good old Nottingham. So, let's remind ourselves what they have inside. A few fairly strong units, a little bit of damage. A standard lad here, 16 born to command. Oh, very nice indeed. Sadly for him, he'll soon be dead. Let's it in. All things considered, it's been a fairly uneventful start to the battle. We had a few men lost at the initial walls and towers, but quite frankly, they deserted them almost straight away. So now we have had to set ourselves up. It's a bit of a faff, by the way, taking all these ladders through. I forgot just how annoying it was. We're now ready for the second round of assaults. We have ourselves some lovely, what do we call them, bait? Bait, get forward, my lovely, lovely friends. And then we're going to get our armoured swordsmen up into that position. We're going to get these lads up into that position, and we're going to get some reinforcements ready to run into position when we need them. This is a simultaneous attack, by the way. Should probably pause, but I'm not going to because I'm a fool. So we're just going to head in like this. We're going to get those lads into that position. Peasant crossbowmen, that's fine. Levy spearmen, you can be bait as well. Why not? You be some bait. So be some lovely, lovely bait, and you get yourself forward as well into, I don't know, that kind of a position. You run into position, that'll be marvellous. Some reinforcements back here, and then we have our crossbowmen, a longbowman even, as well as a crossbowman. We need to get those into a half-decent position, ready to get on the walls when we need them, because we are definitely going to be needing them. A few more infantry, actually. I have more over here than I realised. Just these lads need to get ready for the walls. Okay, how are we doing, by the way? Are we being shot to ribbons yet? Not yet. There is one tower there, but not a huge amount. Lots and lots of archers back here. Are these all archers? Yes, they are. We've got a lot of them, and I think we should probably get just a little bit closer to the action as well. So you guys get yourself... They actually might have a shot, but it's not really worth it. So we'll try. We'll desperately try get these guys to actually line up, but apparently they don't want to do it. Well, it's fine. We'll just tell them to move there. Okay, this assault is mostly... Okay, they are moving lads onto the wall. They're also moving them off the wall. Don't really know what they're doing. Right, let's just speed this up and see how the cookie crumbles with this. They're sending some of the armoured swordsmen up to the wall. That's good. I'd want to take on a few up here, but we can surround them if it's just the one unit. If it's two, we might start having a few more problems. So what have we got? Armoured swordsman over here. That's ideal. Armoured swordsman v armoured swordsman. And, oh yeah, so we've got the flanking on them here because we've got these town militia coming up here. Fine. Town militia, get yourselves up there. Yeah, walls are no match for us. We are shaken, but we are not yet fleeing, which is for the best, which is why we got that particular unit in that position. You guys run over there. I reckon, actually, this isn't the worst time to start thinking about, well, can we get some archers forward? I don't know. Let's check on this part of the battlefield, because this is a lot weaker, this flank, by the way. A lot weaker. Unfortunately, we got unlucky with some of the ladders, ended up with the damaged units, which has given us a lot less options. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice indeed. You guys get yourself over there. And where are our archers? We had ourselves some crossbowmen. And where are the longbows? I had you around here somewhere. Where are we? Well, there's one. You get yourselves over there. And the longbows, where did they go? I'm sure I had some. If you're interested how the slog is going, well, we do have them surrounded. Luckily, 68 for them, 70 for us. And with them attacked on both sides, we should be in a good position. I might actually just get the other longbowmen around at this point. So get yourselves over here. I'm going to take the risk. They might lose a few men, but it looks like we're going to win this position. And if we can take the walls and get our missiles up here, the battle is as good as done. Armoured sergeants, we should have the defeating of them because we are swordsmen, they are spearmen, but they are sending reinforcements. I need to get my extra infantry up here right now. Right now, get yourselves into position. Some archers are running over here. Yep, you get yourselves over there as well, that's fine. Crossbowmen, you can make it up there right now. You don't need to stand around and get yourselves shot. We're going to get the archers up here soon enough as well. Archers are under fire now. Not ideal, but we'll have to deal with it, I suppose. Get yourselves up there, archers. Get yourselves up. We're doing okay. We're slowly chunking them down. And at this part of the battlefield, we certainly look like we're doing well. These guys are now getting themselves surrounded. It's not ideal. Go onto guard and just hold position. These spearmen need to get over here and start assisting. That would definitely help us out quite a bit. Who is going up here? Spear militia. That's fine. You do your job. Archers are apparently in the fight. Get yourselves off the wall. You are begging to rout as far as I'm concerned. Some of these don't know how to run around a building. God darn it, you useless longbowmen. Useless cretins. Oh well, we won't worry too much about that for the time being. Looks like we are winning this part of the battlefield. A few armoured swordsmen in the rear, actually. I didn't realise that. You guys take them on, then. You focus your attention on them. Those militia lads can probably do the job down there. They're broken. Weirdly, they broke the moment we turned focus on the other lads. That very much suits us. Okay, that flank is ours. Now let's just focus on the centre where... Yeah, we got them broken as well. This is looking good. With the music very dramatic right now, it is, oh, a gorgeous sunset as well, by the way. Yes, the sun setting on Snottingham. It will burn, burn, burn like the sky tonight. Yeah, they've given up the walls at this point, which just means we are getting archers in position, and that is pretty much where their doom lies. So I might just start speeding this up. I'm getting some of my infantry into position on the ends of the towers here, just to be safe, but... yeah, at this point they are just largely retreating back into their plaza where they'll just get shot down. As always, one of the units decides to do something weird and stupid for unbeknown reasons. So these archers are down here. Why, of course, would they not be? They're going to get themselves charged now, which is kind of ridiculous. Right, can that just get onto the wall? It's very much the plan. Use the walls. We've got the walls. Go climb the walls. These guys are just going to have to get into a Shiltram at the gate just to make sure that we have kind of protected the archers from the rear, I suppose. These lads did leave themselves down here, which, honestly, just keep climbing up on the walls. We'll keep shooting them, it's fine. We'll lose a few more men than we need to. We've got some archers over here, and we're slowly going to shoot them down. I forgot about the boiling on top of my Shiltram here. Apparently, we're being slightly attacked by the general. Not really how this is supposed to go. The problem is, because I took the gate, they were trying to go through the gate to get up on the walls, in spite of the fact, obviously, that stupid Oh, goody, goody. We've killed the general. That's marvellous. These guys are routing, even though they are... Yeah, we're cutting them down like we're supposed to. The longbowmen are absolutely brutal. Sadly, we can't go through here and on top of here. Always made me slightly sad. I mean, this one is actually roofed. But, yeah, it feels so teasing to have this here. It's just one step too far for the design, I suppose. Maybe if I do a Medieval 2 is better than you think, I'll discuss how they could have potentially improved a couple things. But, yes, Medieval 2, to be fair to it, did an exceptional job of improving sieges from Rome Total War. If you recall from my Rome is better than you think video, the main problem Rome had was essentially... oh yeah, they've decided to retreat, that's good. Yeah, the main problem Rome had was siege battles, and, you know, to be honest with you, the siege battles on this have made big improvements, even if there's a few little things like these parts over here that I wish were just a little bit cleaner, but hey-ho. Can't argue too much. Siege battles have only got worse in more modern Total War, sadly. So, you know what, I enjoy the Medieval 2. Can't really argue. They're pretty much peak, to be honest. Maybe some people will argue for Shogun 2, I don't know. But no, I definitely go for Medieval 2. I love the siege battles. One brave Steve did decide to stay down at the bottom, and indeed, he stared them out until their eventual demise. A pretty good victory, all things considered. A fortress defended by strong troops, only 143 lost. Can't argue. Oh yes, Nottingham is ours. A big sacking means yet more money for us, and retraining to be done as well. Okay, let's see what we can do here, because there's a little bit of blurring of units. I think, to be honest, yeah, we're not going to lose anyone by retraining. That is grand. Do we have ourselves here? It looks awfully like we have some retraining potential, actually. Do they have themselves like a proper foundry or something? They have a catapult maker. We'll destroy that. Baron stable, barracks, blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Swordsmith Guild. Oh my. Oh, yes. Well, we're going to retrain the swords for one. I think that'll grow spears anyway. It's not that picky about it. Jousting. Okay. I wouldn't mind a jousting, especially if I can get some feudal knights down. Oh, that's very nice indeed. Yeah, we'll get the jousting. Get the jousting list sorted. That is beautiful. And with that, oh yeah, England are looking weak. We've even got the Baron Alliance probably looking as strong as them now. So, looking beautiful. All right, well, let's see where else I can spend a bit of money. I definitely had some money to spend down here. Get some more knights and some heavy billmen. That'd be marvellous. London. Oh yeah, we've got those to send. You know what? We might as well get them plodding along in the right direction. Take a little nap over there, my good sirs. And Arundel, you are indeed retraining more troops. That is good to see. Good to see. We'll retrain the 19, even though they're kind of there. They're kind of there as a cheap garrison, but it's fine. We won't worry about that. Lincoln, we could convert it to a castle. You know what? It's not exactly making us an awful lot of money. Not the worst idea, you know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's turn her into a castle. Beautiful news. And with that, we have this under siege with, like, no units. But they are ready to attack Newcastle, aren't they? So, no brothel. No need for any of that nonsense. No. Anything we can destroy here? Not really. I kind of like most of these. Oh, yeah. Church. Burn the church. Good. So we have a tiny bit more money around our towns now. We'll just see if there's any more troops we can get. I'm pretty sure everywhere is essentially just racking out the troops at this point. We could sally forth, but don't worry about that. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much busy all around here. So I'll have a little plod around and we'll end our turn. Oh my, the Welsh are actually going to attack us across the Severn. That could be brutal. What do they have? Oh, mostly archers. I don't like the fact that they got a big pile of archers, because that means they're going to shoot down our archers. Okay, this could be interesting. Be very interesting indeed. I mean, if they're the ones attacking, we should be in a fairly good position, but it just depends. I don't want too much of an archer skirmish, because whilst I do have archers here, not nearly enough. Yeah, only 3 of the long version and 3 of the basic lads. And they have an awful lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there more down here? 7. Wow, they have an awful lot of that stuff. Okay, as long as they don't use their archers sensibly, we'll be alright. But That's an if. I'm very interested to see what they do here. They're actually sending the archers forward immediately. Are they going to stand on the bridge? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try and... This formation moving forward is not going to work, is it? Okay, I'm going to try desperately to get my men to move forward. I set them back at the start just in case they were just going to stand and shoot us. But that's fine. Okay, everyone run forward. We're just going to slaughter them, all missiles. Make sure you're off skirmish mode. And apparently the AI is completely stupid. So in come all the arrows into their beautiful, beautiful archers. That's lovely to see. Why are they doing this? Okay, everyone going to fire and aim at somewhere around the middle point. That will be beautiful. They're not going to last very long against that infantry, to be honest. Let's go into guard mode at the front. Onto flaming arrows. I had a little look along the river, as much as a look is possible in this weather. And I decided I couldn't see any crossings, so no use of my cavalry, sadly. I did consider putting spikes at the bridge, but did they not have any cavalry? I have a feeling they didn't have any cavalry. Yeah, they're already routing, which is kind of funny. Just keep aiming towards the back. We'll inevitably hit them in all sorts of positions. Yeah, seriously, lads, just aim towards the back rather than shoot our own lads. That would be a lovely, lovely bit of news. They are just murdering their entire army. Oh, it's going to be a glorious, gloriously brutal bridge battle. I love it. Okay, they're just piling in. They're piling in for their own heroic doom. It's just beautiful. Let's just speed this up. Oh, the frame rate is not happy with flaming arrows and that much movement. There are some good infantry in here, but unfortunately for them, they're not at the front. They're in all sorts of weird positions. We got fire arrows, ahoy. No idea what's happening. Cav, you just chase them down since they seem to have broken through. All missiles continue to aim at this back unit. They're mostly broken. There's a few of them still fighting. No idea really what's happening at this point. They're still running through us, which is interesting. I think this is something they changed on Rome Remastered, wasn't it? One of the updates they did was to make sure they ran away from you when they routed the bridge, which does make sense, seeing as that's where you've come from. Presumably that's where you've got your safe retreat planned, but hey-ho. I always found this kind of amusing, and to be honest, you're always going to chase them down to their death anyway when they're retreating from a river bridge. This is very much going our way, I'll be honest. At this point, there's just a few of these lads still fighting. There's some decent infantry who are still standing and fighting. You know what? I'm so tempted to send in my infantry at this point, and my cav even. So my cav can just start chasing them down. Just start chasing them down. The weird ones who are deciding to run through us. They're fighting to the death. They're going to kill a few of us, but not many. Honestly, at this point, let's just send these cav straight through. Oh, yeah. All infantry on these lads. We're going to get all missiles to stop. All missiles running this direction. And cavalry are just going to charge across the river if indeed there's anything to charge at. Let's get these last few units mopped up because some of them are getting away. But to be honest, the job has been done. That is certainly a fairly heroic victory as they go. By heroic, I mean a bloody massacre. Back to unpronounceable, where I think we should be fine. They've sent a few of the semi-axemen, some basic Viking raiders, a couple Huskarls, and only a little bit of siege equipment. We'll be fine. I think it's fair to say we've seen this old chestnut before, and I think we know how it ends, mostly with them all dead. Some Viking raiders are going to make it up to the walls. Some Highlanders will take them on. A couple units of those will be absolutely fine, I am sure. And just run into all these towers. It's just a clever idea. It's a great way of getting yourself killed, lads. Okay, we will shoot the front row of Viking raiders just to make sure that they break as easily as possible. That'll be marvellous. We also have these lads over here. Do you still have a decent shot or not? You might actually, lads, want to move around to this angle. That might be ideal. You guys push into them. You guys hold into them. And in comes the... Is that the frozen oil? That's a new weapon. Not seen that one before. The frozen oil there. Just shooting them down. Just get some shots in. Whatever you can do, my good sir. You should have an excellent shot. But you haven't actually moved to where I told you. Which is over here, you numpties. So they're still not doing it fine. So long as they do some shooting, I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. These guys are doing a surprisingly good work. Blah, 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 blah. Can't speak apparently right now. We've got the pikes, the gateway. We'll give them the old pokeroo, and I'm sure we'll have them cleaned out before long. We'll put these guys onto guard, and there we go. Yeah, do you fancy your chances now, mate? No, I don't think you do. And let's get poking. Anyone want to poke? I was a bit late pressing guard there because apparently I hadn't done it before. But anyway, let's just keep poking. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, 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 poke. They're already fighting to the death, which is fun. Start poking the next guys. Poke them to death. Lovely news. Get these hinders off the wall. We need to get some more shooting help going on. I think, to be honest, they're really struggling, aren't they? Let's just get poking. And we're about to charge. Yeah. Okay, I think we got them. They're lasting a little bit longer than I anticipated. A bit more boiling. Yeah, we're pushing them into the boiling oil. That's what we want to see. Get out of our town, lads. Get out of our town. Right, everyone, just start pushing. Just start pushing. I think we've got it all now. These cav they might as well stay at the back until we actually have got them broken, but we've essentially done the job now. And now we're just going to fight them outside the gate. That is indeed the battle right there. They're getting themselves slaughtered. Any infantry who want to take us on are going to find themselves very soon dead as well. And there it goes. Another day, another beautiful victory. The most glorious victory. Every victory is the most glorious victory, but another day we've defended ourselves. Beautiful news. A Merchant's Guild in Downpatrick. Well, if it was anywhere else, I might actually accept, but no, not for that. Wales and Norway. Interesting. Was that over Castletown? Because there was a Welsh army there for a while. Can't help but notice, by the way, our boat is fine. That's interesting. Athens still hasn't been taken. The longer it holds, the better, I suppose. And as for this army here, where do we want to send it? I guess Dumfries is the best plan for now. So we'll just send him round there. He can jump back on the boat next time. We'll send him round to Carlisle. On the note of Carlisle, we definitely have the ability to just run up to that and grab ourselves. Do we want a ram? I don't really care about a ram. You know what? Just a big bunch of ladders is absolutely fine by me. Fine, they are under siege. They didn't attack Newcastle. That is a big mistake from them. We now have time to get ourselves more men. Lovely news. They did not bother attacking. That's unusual. I guess we might have to poke them. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? We'll just get ourselves into that position. I don't know what have we got in here in terms of actually attacking them in the field. You know what? We did the cav. We do have a few cav. No extra though, so we're a little bit short for my liking. They do have the walls already damaged there as well. Best we do remember that. Okay, so now with Nottingham under our control. Let's see what else we can do then. We're going to go and grab that English fort. That's fine. Arthur will hopefully leave us alone. What else do we have? 22 of you. Bit of merging. No, nothing doing. Lincoln. There's so little over here. It's ridiculous. Okay, more and more of our longbowmen heading up north. That's good to see. Right, the next set of lads need to move towards Oxford, if I'm honest. We could do with some sorts of reinforcement in that part of the world. You move up to Gloucester. Actually, yeah, you could probably send those troops over there as well, actually. Go over to Oxford. What do you want to send there, by the way? We could do some cav. So I'm going to say, let's send some of these over to Oxford as well, and we'll start moving towards the next fort. Can't really think what town that would be. I suppose we're probably not too far from Birmingham by that point, but it's not really. So, Gloucester. Cardiff has taken a big hit from that. We'll just do a bit of merging. 23 of these lads. Give me back there. We'll refresh you with some... Let's put some billmen in the army. Lovely nudes indeed. We'll get ourselves another longbowman. Honestly, just all the longbowmen. Give me all of the world's longbowmen right now. Can we get any more? We've unfortunately used them all up. Get a few more cav. Well, we can. Although cav... Oh yeah, Nottingham next time for cav. That is what we want to see. Who else? You can have some retraining with some extra shiny swords. That will be beautiful. And we need to get some eyes on the Welsh. We do definitely need to get some eyes on the Welsh lands, but we'll just build up our forces for now. Get some ideal armies designed. Now, these two, I can't really retrain them, so we'll just use them as a spy for the moment. Okay, get back into this forest. You should be fine there. There's no reason they'll go there unless the AI magically knows you're there, which it probably does, but we won't worry about any of that. Okay, things are on the strangely quiet side, actually. Onto the Isle of Arran. We might as well attack these guys in the field. I guess that's what we're going to do. What do they have? We actually have the best army here. But out in the field with a unit of cav, we should be fine. Okay, I like the looks of this. Let's head in. Well, immediately they send their archers forward, so we're sending our cavalry forward. Smashy, smashy. But pull out immediately, please, because there are some Highlanders there waiting to charge on in. So we'll just start shooting down those Highlanders with our archers. Got a couple of units out to the flank, just to, well, get some flank shots in, really. That's very much the way you should do this. Let's charge into them. We're going to get these guys to start shooting. These guys to start... Yeah, to be honest, that charge will do some nice work. Pull out, though. We don't really want any protracted battles. We just want to be keeping them busy. Oh, actually, we've got them broken as well. That's very, very nice. Yeah, mop them up then, lads. Mop them up. The spear militia are coming in, so we'll just pull out of that. Lovely news. You lads into them as well. Stop shooting our cav, you fools. Okay, pull out of that. Pull out of that. If you can, though, get across our front line. Pull across there. Hit those Highland archers. All missiles at this point. Actually, you lads, shoot into here. We're going to mop up those first. Just get a little hit on them and see what the spear militia do now that we're in position here, because they can't be happy about this whole situation. Let's go and send 2 units of infantry to go mop up those lads. And as for the rest of this, if I'm honest, I'm quite happy. Yeah, let's just charge them in. Let's just charge them. You guys get into position of them. You shoot them in the back. You guys go on to skirmish. And the cav... Oh, they can't be happy about this. They can't. We've got divide and conquer working perfectly here. This is glorious. Highland archers are indeed shooting these lads. That's what we should be shooting. Okay, they didn't quite land the hit on us, and we've now got the flanking maneuver on them. This is good. This is very good indeed. These guys are mopping them up. These guys are going to get shot in the back by us, so they won't last very long. Indeed, they won't. All right, all missiles off shooting. Just run around like crazy chickens, I suppose. And yeah, we'll just get everyone here on top of them. These lads are not yet broken, but they pretty much will be in a moment because we have them surrounded and the rest of their army is already gone. Now, what about these reinforcements? These guys, come on, you should be shooting them. Just stand still and shoot the bastards. Come on, right, we got them. And yeah, this battle is going very, very nicely. There goes the general. Hacked down. I feel like we have very much tacticked this one in the right way of tacticking. Where are the reinforcements, by the way? They're the spear militia from the city. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You're not in a good place, my good sir. No, you're not. No, you're not. All infantry. Can we just start running at these lads now? That'd be grand. Yep. We've got them all, I think. Quite why these lads didn't run back to the city, I have no idea. They are brave, brave fools, it turns out. But we are going to get our lads into the rear. You archers chase them down. And, yeah, they don't want to take this charge, but they're going to have to take it anyway. Utter fools. Smashy, smashy. We mostly missed, to be honest, but the job is essentially done. Barely lost any men there. Only 35 lost. They have 36 remaining. That should be the city. It's about 93%. They'll give that one to us. And indeed, he fell straight into the sea, and he fell as well. So that's the island. Take him. Oh, I clicked sack by it. I clicked occupy by accident. You know what? It's fine. It's not that big. English soil now. And with that, we have ourselves the boat and some troops. Now, these troops, can they make it much further? That's a good question. Yeah, they can still make it. All right. Do you want to leave anyone behind? You know what? Since we occupied, We might be able to get ourselves a unit in like a turn or two. Is it just no more types of these? I have insufficient funds. Okay, that's fine. I can make myself funds. I'm spending more than I need to in most towns anyway. I thought I had money. Let's just get rid of one of those knights. We don't need the knights, especially as we want to train those in Nottingham, really. So we'll be doing that. Let's just get ourselves... Yeah, one unit of cav for now, just to hold the fort. And you, my good sirs, you can come over here. You can keep us... Yeah, maybe you can help join the force to go up towards Inverlochy. Yeah, we'll just get you over to Glasgow for now. That'll be grand. Right, we have ourselves a boat. There are some more Norwegians coming around. Let's get these two boats back together. Nice news. Nice. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to do that, weren't we? That was the whole point, Thomas. Oh, well, you know what? It's fine. You can wander over, or we'll just use them next turn. Anyway, boats have more moving points than people. It's fine. It's all fine. Derry isn't fine. Let's not worry about Ireland any longer, because it looks like the continent, ladies and gents, the continent is under our control at this point. Okay, let's send these 23 men over to this second tower, actually. Ooh, my oh my oh my. Montgomery is fairly empty, and there's a few quiet forts as well. Interesting. So if I can sneak a few troops around somewhere, we can probably get something useful going our way. Okay, we could try and get around to that fort next time. We'll just stand on that bridge. They might poke us, though. I don't like it. You know what? We'll just go over to the watchtower. At least we've got the watchtower. Not the end of the world. We'll just go and grab the fort if we get the opportunity afterwards. Right, this army is very much built towards... Yeah, very much built towards taking on the bridge battle. But we can try and take Cardiff. We'll just see if they get teased by one more end of turn attack. But assuming we're fine there, I'm quite happy to get moving. As for Nottingham... We'll get these retraining bits done. I could do with, if I'm honest, yeah, just a tiny bit more in terms of this infantry. And then things are looking good. I'll be honest, I'm quite happy to just let Derry go. 1 kill! Well done, my good sir. Well done. We probably would have killed more with just standing at the towers. But, you know, it's fine. We'll do it. Right, the watchtower lad is going to get himself poked. Hardly surprising. We'll try and withdraw, but I doubt it will work very well. We'll at least take a chance to scout the army, though. So if you meld knights, some experience on these lads, but some damage on them too. Okay, fine. He's going to attack again. Unfortunately, that draws the other lad in, which means now he's going to die as well, because we can't withdraw anymore. That was unfortunate. Carlisle's going to attack. Interesting. Because there's a general interested indeed. Yeah, we are a bit weak in terms of our troops. Very noble indeed. They're not going to break easily. Good to notice. Good to notice. And he's honest as well. Gets merry. Oh, he's some nice traits. Some nice traits. But unfortunately for him, we should have his number as long as we're not too foolish. Let's hit him. The main problem I have here is I have very, very little time to set this up. And I don't like that at all. Okay, they are going to come at us. Let's just get these archers in a position to do some shooting. We really want the general to be coming into these pikes, to be honest. But if we need to just intercept him with some peasants, then that's what we'll do. Okay, you stand there. What do we want? What do we want? Oh dear, this isn't anything that we want. Right, you guys shoot them, lads. You get yourselves into the flank. And we need to use these cavalry sensibly. Let's get our cavalry around as well. I don't fancy this. I don't fancy this at all. Spear militia, fine. Cavalry are into a position. You guys, get yourself into them. Okay, we're going to all hit these guys from all sorts of positions. Are these spear militia dying? They're not dying nearly quick enough. Oh, they've broken. That's not good. That's not good. The archers are going to be under big trouble now. Get yourselves into these darn lads. Okay, the cavalry need to come around and just do something. Anything. Hit these spear militia. That's not the spear militia. That's the other unit. Hit these guys in the flank. That's what we want to kill. Oh dear. The gate's wide open. I'm just going to go for the plaza, to be honest. You just go grab the plaza. That'll be fine. You go do that. And these lads are going to go block the gateway. That's fine by me. We're just going to go and take the city. That probably seems like a sensible idea as far as I'm concerned. You guys just keep on shooting them. Pikes, if you can go over there, that would be grand. Good news indeed, good news indeed. Peasants, go and stand at that doorway. Go and grab it. There we are. We're going to do this the cheesy way, ladies and gents. We're going to do it the cheesy way. The spear militia are going to hit the flank of our pikes. That's not good news at all. Hey, we got the plaza. There we go. We're going to do this with cheese. Excellent, excellent cheese. Come on. Close the gate. That buys us a couple seconds. Everyone else, just keep fighting. Everyone. Fight, 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 fight. All missiles. Defend as well. Just guard. We're going to lose so much of this army unnecessarily here. But we're doing the job. We're slowly, slowly doing the job. Hold the line. Hold the line. You don't get to live, but we'll take the city, and that's what really matters. Peasants, really just let the gate shut, please. Please just let the gate shut. That's what we want. Get through the gate, you numpty. There we go. There we are. There's one left. No. Get through. Yeah, they're getting the upper hand. They've got a general and they've got armoured swordsmen. Go figure. But we have held out surprisingly long here so far. We don't want to open this gate, but we do want to just get as close as we can. There we go. Okay. He has behaved very, very nicely indeed. He's lasted this long. I'm quite impressed, to be honest. Okay, we're now all running, but they seem to have forgotten that we're the plaza. I think we've done it at this point. Honestly, if you lads want to just, like, oh, it's too late to press withdraw. If you want to withdraw, you can withdraw, he says, as they all die. Hey, well, you know what? They've waited too long. We're going to activate cheese. Cheese it is. And down goes the general. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to enjoy the fondue tonight, but everyone else does. The peasants even get to live. We end the battle there. Oh yes, this is very intentional cheese. For having the temerity to actually sally forth at us, we're going to sack the settlement. Explorers Guild in Downpatrick. Oh, that would be interesting, but sadly, Lords and Sultans. Yes, we don't have either of those, if I'm honest. We still don't have a general, which is a bit sad. If we kill a faction off, though, then we'll manage it. Aha! They relieved the siege. That's good to know, isn't it? That's good to know. Good to know. Right, we actually got quite a lot of them back. That's hilarious. Okay, what can we retrain? I guess these town militia. Apparently, yeah, we can retrain town militia. We'll just get some more of that sorted out, actually. That would be grand. What do we want? We'll do that. We'll demolish the church because no one needs any churches in this world. And that's just marvellous. We'll just get 2 new units. Let's not worry about any of the other stuff. Right. Maybe let's not go the whole way around Ireland. Right, we did actually have some new boats. Ooh, we can win this. Excellent. Egg salad. Egg salad for us. Oh, this is glorious. We're winning battles at sea. Right, we'll get these lads on the boat. We'll jump them off at Carlisle. There we are. Reinforcements ahoy. And that means we can start pushing on south. Oh, that's lovely. What is there? So there's Chester. Is there anything between Chester and Carlisle? Not sure there is. There's all of Lancashire. So that'd be Cumberland. Yeah, so there's still Lancashire. Not sure what the capital of is, Preston or what. I don't actually know. We will have to find out. Right, the Baron Alliance is over here. They keep on waiting for some unbeknown reason, which is buying me all the time in the world. 1 turn until they surrender. Well, let's not worry about that. What we need to do then is get some of our troops up towards Glasgow for now. Oh, that's lovely, 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 lovely stuff. What do we have in Stirling then? What can we train that's any good? More Highlanders, and you can get the pikemen. Okay, you know what? I wouldn't mind a couple pikemen. That's fine. Wouldn't mind in Stirling. Yes, exactly that. We've got the castle repairs going on. Unpronounceable. What can we do with you? Oh, port. Yes, that'd be good for our economy. Marvellous news. Anything particular to retrain? We should probably just get these lads together. 37, you're quite good experience. You've got good experience. We'll just get ourselves another unit. That's beautiful. Over in Skye, I think we got ourselves the castle 1 turn away. Oh, that's what we want to see. We'll just retrain what we can at this point. Peasants, yep, there we are. The 3 can be retrained. That's good to know. They can hold out for a bit longer. Our boats over here. You know what? For the time being, we'll just keep blocking the pass over here because I wouldn't mind. Okay, these 12 perhaps go in that direction. We'll see what's what. We've got enough ports here to make some good money. As for Nottingham, here come the archers, which is lovely news. So we start gathering this army together. What have we got? We've got 4 units of those lads. Beautiful. Right, do we have any of our English spearmen? These lads. Alright, armoured sergeant and them. Oh, and feudal knights. That's what we are wanting. Oh, yes. Actually, how many longbowmen do we have? We actually have quite a few longbowmen. So we'll get 2 feudal knights. We'll spend all of our money. But that is the crucial thing. We've got what we want now. Right, moving forward. Just getting an eye up into Yorkshire, which is lovely news. And nothing else too interesting for the time being. We've got our archers there. We've got an awful lot of them. Ah, there are the longbowmen. Yeah, we've got plenty of them now. We could do with the infantry, if I'm honest. Castle upgrade, if we had the money, we'd do it. I've just spent all the money, but probably on some good choices, to be honest. Oxford, reinforcements into Oxford. That's good. So maybe we can start to reinforce the forts. That's probably for the best. Okay. Okay, so we have a full stack over here. They didn't give it a poke. So I'm just going to head straight to Cardiff in that case. You know what, we'll forget the ram, but I wouldn't mind a couple towers for that job. Good. We'll send all of you, apart from those 2, up to the forts. And at that point, okay, nothing too much else to worry about. This fort, this unit is better suited actually going somewhere else. And otherwise, things are looking okay, aren't they? They're looking very strong indeed. So we're going to get ourselves a brutally strong force over in Nottingham. Some of these lads can just be more hang back. Armoured sergeants can join the party. But I want a really strong, full-on force over here. Finish off England, who at this point, by the way, only seem to have, I think... See, they don't have Cheshire either. That's Welsh. So they only have Lancashire. Is that it? I think that's all the English have here. Yorkshire is part of the Barron Alliance. So the Barron Alliance and England only have one. Actually, no, England have Meath, don't they? The very, very strong-looking Meath. I don't think there's a general there. So we might inherit that if we kill the English. Oh, that could be fun. That could be fun indeed. Well, it's a new turn, and I can't help but notice there's a full-on army on this boat, which sadly has got away, although not far enough away. Sink them! A full army. Was that the Castletown army? It might have been. Is Castletown available to take? It might be, you know. Well, wellity. Isn't that just glorious? Yeah, my scouts over here is, yes, I think the Irish are ready to go and take on Trim now. I'll be honest, Trim has 2 full stack armies in its fort and castle, or fortress, I suspect. So, they might not win even with those 3 stacks. We'll have to see about that. English have definitely missed a trick not coming in to Downpatrick sooner. But that suits me. Ibble is under attack once again. I might just rename this to Ibble, actually. Kind of just like calling it the city of Ibble. There we are. Done. So we are just calling it Ibble from this time onwards. Don't know where you lads have come from. Forkle has just appeared. Interesting. We'll just get back in the town, actually. That probably seems sensible, seeing as you're wandering around. Right, we have ourselves plenty of forces now to go and, well, do what we need to do, whatever that may be. So. We have ourselves some cav. We need the cav, whatever cav we've got. Sterling has a few more now. That's good to see. If I'm honest, we could probably do with a few of the town watch lads just back there and some of the other lads into this army. I guess we just need to reorganise it, really. Well, with the Welsh armies busy, I don't quite know where. They're certainly not defending Shrewsbury. So our armies from Oxford and Gloucester are kind of just going to join together, have a little poke while we have the chance. Chances are, yeah, we've got Chester over here under siege from the English. The Welsh currently hold it, so that will be presumably where they're fighting. I've also sent my army down from Carlisle and found there's a nice fort over here with quite a lot of very good troops. So I'm just going to stand on the river's edge, and honestly, we're not very strong. But if it's a bridge battle, we might be able to hold and do an awful lot of damage. As for the boats are doing fine at this point. Just holding port while this army floats around, because I don't really fancy my chances against them. But in general, things are looking pretty good. The Scottish seem to be down to Perth and maybe Aberdeen. I'm not even sure. I have no sights on Aberdeen. Do we have a boat? So let's send them up. Ah, okay. That's not a bad spot to lay my boat. Was that William Wallace? It is. He's alive. He's alive, ladies and gentlemen, which means we get to kill him. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Oh, yes. He's not actually a cavalry unit. Let's bear that one in mind as well. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about the Norwegians floating around down here. But aside from that, things are looking pretty good. I think, though, it's time to head into Cardiff because we've got ourselves the ladders and we've got ourselves a couple of towers. No one of particular note in here. A few tough units, but we should take them out. In we go then. They do have some strong troops, albeit not an awful lot of them. We're doing the classic tactic here of go and take the side wall, which is normally a good idea to start shooting with the longbows. Longbows are actually doing a fairly decent job of shooting them from over there, which is very, very nice. These are billmen, so they are lacking any kind of shield. So a little pepper before we start taking them on is probably for the best. That's only spearmen there, but they do have 2 experience, so we'll better hope that they're okay to do the job. We'll get them surrounded soon enough anyway. All is good, I think. All is good. There's slightly stronger men over here, some English billmen, and where are their swordsmen? They had those Welsh swordsmen. Are they just on the plaza? They might well be. Okay, they are just standing there, the Gwent Raiders on the plaza. No need to worry about any of that. This should be absolutely fine. Yeah, the billmen are running away. They don't like the longbow fire. They've taken a good 10 damage there from them. Interesting. Are they going to get intercepted by us? Come on. Intercepted. Intercepted. Yeah, we're going to just about get on top before they flee off these walls, which is good news indeed. Okay. So, spearmen, get yourself into this position. That'll be lovely. Get the longbowmen up on the walls. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Okay, this is going well. Those billmen are officially routing, but sadly not quite enough of them killed just yet, which is not really the plan. But there is still the plaza over here. We can shoot them from the wall, so that's probably what we'll do next. As you might well imagine, we've got ourselves on the perfect position up on the wall here, and we're going to shoot into the plaza and straight at their infantry. I've been incredibly diligent on this occasion in setting up my troops. Quite why they're going this way, I don't know, but I have set it up is in case they decide to run off over here. So we have ourselves an extra trap, because if they want to come and attack us over here, well, we have these archers over here who are well in range of these lads. So we'll start picking them off from this angle as well, which is just beautiful. These archers just about can hit them as well, which is very nice to see. Oh look, this is just glorious. These lads actually aren't quite in position, but it doesn't really matter. If they want to come around that way to face us, they're not in a very good place. So we'll just guard there. We might lose a couple men. See, no one's coming round to the Doom Death Trap, which we saw last episode, or the episode before. No, I don't think you really want to come up here. And this is particularly where the longbowmen are anyway, so that's not the best for you. The problem is they're actually still getting shot in the back by us here. This is such a perfect position. It's actually obscene how perfect this is for setting such a trap. Oh, it's just lovely. Yeah, this particular town design is just beautiful for putting the AI into all sorts of awkward positions. If they do want to go all the way around, I have got that covered as well. Not quite as strongly as the other sides, but we've got ourselves a couple units of spearmen with some archers up on the wall. So they'd be shot on their approach, and they'd also be shot in the back once they took us on. We've got cavalry in the rear as well. Yeah, there's not really any chance for them on this particular occasion. Went raiders. If I really want to, I could send these lads here, but honestly, these longbows are just going to shoot them in the back, so I'm quite happy with how this is going. Fair play to these lads. I mean, they are fighting an awful long time, especially considering the circumstances, but he's been shot in the back and stabbed in the front. Isn't that just beautiful? Yeah, we've lost a handful. I mean, we've actually only got the town militia here, mostly, so I'm actually very, very impressed as to how well they're doing. But no, I think at this point they're just going to stand on the plaza, which is also, of course, a death zone. In the end, I didn't even see the last man fall because, in the end, we did a thorough job of clearing them out. Lovely news indeed. Cardiff is back under our control. And Cardiff falls, marvellous news. And we'll sack the settlement. Not an awful lot there because the one thing they built, is the one thing I'm not going to use. Okay, got this back a little bit sooner than I originally anticipated, actually. Do we have enough cavalry to take you out? I think we do, actually. Quite happy to go and take you on in the field. Apparently, there are, though, extra men. So that is going to be a bigger battle than I anticipated. But if we can wipe them out... Oh, yeah, the route forward might be very clear from here. We'll have a bit of a weird situation going on here as we try and set up. Because the reinforcements are... Well, they were running straight towards their allies. But now they're all kind of moving. And I'm not really sure where we're currently setting up. Something like this will do. I mean, I wanted some lads out on the flanks, so we'll just have to see what ends up happening here. Longbowmen are kind of all in weird positions because I was trying to set up stakes at the beginning. There are actually a few stakes around, such as here. Got to be careful not to run into my own stakes of my cavalry. Apparently they haven't done it yet, but we are very, very close to them. So let's just be careful about all of that. Right, cavalry, let's just get forward because they're starting to shoot us with people that we don't want. You guys just pull out of there because you are way out of position. You were supposed to be flanking archers, but I'll be honest, that's not really happening right now. Okay, and same with these guys over here. These archer militia are not really in the ideal position anymore, so we're just going to do that. We're going to send the cavalry thundering straight into the first unit who've got themselves into a stupid position. So I'm quite happy to just start moving with my cavalry advantage, and that should hopefully distract most of them long enough that we can deal the blows that we need to. One of you thunder down the hill towards those lads. Okay, there are a load of them in this army. Just smash into them. Honestly, if we can just keep their archers busy, that is for the best. Missile troops, all of you, off skirmish mode now. That's fine. I'm kind of happy enough with them on skirmish mode for the time being. And we'll just see about that. You guys are very out of position, so just pull yourself back to the line at this point. So maybe just charge through these guys who are kind of in the way in hilarious fashion. They've missed their charge. That was so close to hitting us. Okay, you guys just pull into us. You guys pull into those Gwent Raiders. And we'll just start charging into their infantry because they are in position to get hit by us. So that's what we will do. Right, this is a bit chaotic, and I didn't really show you the setup because it was a bit... it just looked like they were going to pull across to join each other, which I guess I've stopped happening, but I'm a little bit confused. Oh, they broke, which is stupid because of cavalry, and your whole job is to get in the flank. Okay, what have we got? We've got the heavy... Yeah, the heavy infantry there. We don't really want to get them caught by those lads. You're charging them, Billman. Get into them. That'll be very, very nice indeed. And my cavalry just need to start pulling across the line, I think. Start pulling across the line. Their infantry, they're going to get stuck with their cav on my... Yeah, that's the only unit of cav, actually. And we're going to get ourselves well into them. We are... Oh, God, this is a complete mess. It's a mess, but it's fine. We're going to get ourselves into the position we want. Get their reserve town militia forward. Get the reserve guys into that position. What's happening with these lads? Are they taking on? They're taking on other mailed knights, which is not ideal, but we've got experience. So with any luck, we might just pull through. We've lost the Hodibars. Right, we're winning this infantry battle very, very tidily. Let's just get... Yep. We are ploughing through them in that part of the battlefield. Billmen, get yourself back into position. This is chaotic, but it's mostly going our way. I slightly overcommitted the cav early doors. Cav is at 10. Their Cav is a bit lower. We seem to have mucked that one up, but that's fine. Infantry, chase after them, and that will hopefully leave us in the sort of position we want to be in. Billmen on top of those lads. Okay, archers on top of those. And your job was to protect those flanking archers, so please continue to do that. It's kind of your job. No idea what our longbowmen are shooting at. I don't really care at this point. And our cavalry has hit their other little unit of cav, which is good news indeed. Good, 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 good. No idea what's happening, but it looks like victory. Yeah, we've got an awful lot of them today. Not quite all, but I'm pretty pleased with this job. We've lost only 19%. Not too bad, considering it was a little bit mad. We'll see what else there is, but I think it's just the odd units now trickling around the battlefield. Yeah, just the odd man. Okay, with this then, the route to Pembroke should be fairly clear, and reinforcements for our battle on Shrewsbury, or indeed anywhere else that we might be attacking anytime soon, should be pretty clear. Okay, I did just see them run off towards Pembroke, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll just merge what we've got, and if I'm honest, should we just head straight on? We probably should, you know. So we'll just leave the 29 men behind. We'll head into the fort. Can we make it out? We can't. So we'll just sit in the fort for the time being, and we'll just scare them, I think, just a little bit. Yeah, Montgomery is fairly quiet as well. I don't mind sending these guys back out to the watchtower. We'll see what we can spot for going forward. Okay, I think, ladies and gents, we're getting towards the end of where we're going to be for today. But before we do, what do we actually have in there? Nothing of note. Okay, fine. So, more infantry. 5 of those lads. Another one of those. And if I'm honest, I think we're going to need just a few of these to bolster those numbers up. Fine. We'll leave 1 unit behind. Good, good, good. And feudal knights. Oh, yes, that's what we want to see. Okay, we've got ourselves nearly a full stack over here. What do we want to do with them, though? Honestly, I think... Do we want to head up to York? You know what? I wouldn't mind trying to deal with... Ooh, what should we do? You know what? Let's just go all in on Wales. We're going to send them over in this direction. You can join the battle on Shrewsbury. We've got plenty of men here already, but if we can head into Shrewsbury and Montgomery at the same time... I think it's going to look good because that's Pembroke as well. Okay, the Welsh are going to be trampled under our heels next time. That's looking good for us. As for, you know, they spent all that time trying to take that place. I'm just going to go and walk back in for Scotland. You said it twice. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, back up north. A little bit more of the tedium going on in this part of the world, but it's just a holding job. We're just holding things back very nicely indeed. Our armies have got across from the Isle of Ely, taken Arran. Our armies have got from Downpatrick across the water, and Castletown is looking potentially vulnerable. I need to spend a little bit of my money just to reinforce some of this region. Not the worst idea. We've got a few more troops coming through here. Lovely stuff. But I think, ladies and gents, it's not the worst place to leave it for here and today. I think we're looking an awful lot stronger. Sky's even a full-on castle now. We can get ourselves a few more troops, a little bit higher quality. And look how grey the map is, ladies and gents. Most of England is under our control at this point, and I think we're very much going to turn the screw in Wales next time. Carnarvon and Chester still likely to be strong for them. Still Welsh, but it's still under siege. That should keep both England and Wales busy. Bit worried about James of Bedford. Oh dear, I have a brother James who, like me, is from Bedford. Oh dear, my brother James is here to kill me. We'll see how he does next time. We don't know much about him. Age 23, well, a little bit undershot, but not a bad guess, I suppose. Fine, 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 fine. We'll do all of that next time, ladies and gents, but for now I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Tenacious the Human. This has been our Britannia Rebels campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. Have you heard the good news, my friends? Here's the good news! It's the Pope! Has the Pope ever done as badly as I'm doing as the Pope right now? God only knows. God only knows. Down goes the spoon of destiny. And there he goes. It took every last bolt we had.